Last night, a live broadcast of The Late Show with Stephen Colbert turned into a fiery showdown. Arnold Schwarzenegger got kicked off after a heated clash with the host. The audience was stunned, the crew scrambled to keep up, and X erupted with reactions. Sources confirmed that a discussion about climate policy spiraled into a personal dispute. Schwarzenegger's push for urgent action clashed with Colbert's satirical approach, and now it's the viral story everyone's buzzing about. Drop a comment with where you're watching from. Let's see how far this spreads. The stage was set for a lively interview. Schwarzenegger was there to promote his climate initiatives, ready to push for bold solutions. Colbert, known for his sharp humor, aimed to keep things light. The producers anticipated some sparks, but they got a full-on confrontation. Colbert started with a comedic jab. "Arnold, your climate plans sound like a blockbuster movie. Can we save the planet with special effects?" he asked. He played it for laughs, poking at Schwarzenegger's ambitious carbon reduction goals. The audience chuckled, but Schwarzenegger stayed serious. "This isn't a movie, Stephen. Your jokes downplay a real crisis," he replied. He cited rising global temperatures and wildfire stats. Some in the crowd clapped, while others murmured as Colbert leaned in. "Jokes? My humor gets people talking about climate change," he countered. He argued satire reaches a wider audience. The exchange grew tense quickly. Schwarzenegger pushed back. "Talking? We need action, not punchlines. That mocked the problem," he said. He referenced California's 2024 wildfire costs, tied to climate inaction. Colbert didn't back down. "Mock? I'm raising awareness, Arnold. Lighten up," he said. He defended his comedic style as a tool for engagement. The crowd gasped, with some shouting and others filming on their phones. The crew tried to intervene. "Let's keep it friendly," they said. Their voices were tense, but Schwarzenegger pressed on. "Friendly? I'm fighting for the planet, Stephen. You can't laugh that off," he said. His tone was firm, and the energy in the room surged. The breaking point came when Colbert smirked. "Fighting? This is a talk show, Arnold, not a rally," he said. He suggested Schwarzenegger was too intense for the format. Schwarzenegger's response was sharp. "Rally? I'm calling out your trivializing, and you're not ready for me," he declared. The audience erupted. Some cheered his name, while others sat shocked. The crew signaled security. "This is too much," they said. Guards moved toward Schwarzenegger, but he stood firm. Colbert's smile faded, and the clash intensified. Schwarzenegger's fight was just getting started. Last night, the live TV clash on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert between Arnold Schwarzenegger and the host grew even more intense. Schwarzenegger pushed his attack, but Colbert's sharp comeback kept the tension high. The audience was hooked. The crew scrambled to manage the chaos, and X buzzed with reactions. Sources confirmed that after Schwarzenegger's bold statement, "I'm calling out your trivializing, and you're not ready for me," and Colbert's attempt to deflect, Schwarzenegger took the fight outside. His focus on urgent climate action turned this confrontation into a viral frenzy. Schwarzenegger faced a crowd of reporters. "Colbert's jokes make climate change a punchline. We need solutions, not laughs," he said. He cited stats showing $100 billion in U.S. climate disaster costs in 2024. The crowd was energized. Some cheered his passion, while others murmured in surprise. A show staffer tried to downplay the situation. "Schwarzenegger's going too far. We're moving on," they said. Their tone was tense but firm. Their words sparked a mix of gasps and claps from the lively audience, ramping up the intensity. The staffer's comment fueled the debate. "Moving on? Schwarzenegger's exposing weak climate awareness." "That's the story," one source noted. Schwarzenegger seized the moment. "Story? I'm fighting for a planet Colbert's humor undermines," he declared. His voice was resolute and commanding. The crowd roared. Some shouted, "Keep going, Arnold," while others filmed on their phones. The crew signaled nervously. "He's relentless," they said, their voices strained as the scene grew chaotic. A reporter jumped in. "Undermines? You're challenging Colbert himself." "That's a big step," they said. Their words amplified Schwarzenegger's momentum. The clash wasn't just about words, but Schwarzenegger's refusal to back down. A show spokesperson tried to intervene. "Big step. Schwarzenegger had his moment, but this is a talk show, not a protest," they said. Their tone was calm yet defensive. Schwarzenegger wasn't swayed. "Protest? I'm demanding action, not Colbert's comedy routine," he countered. He referenced rising sea levels threatening coastal cities. The crowd split. Some yelled, "He's right," while others stood stunned, phones capturing every moment. X posts surged. "Schwarzenegger's not stopping," one read, gaining traction fast. His accusations grew sharper, and Colbert's absence loomed large. Schwarzenegger pressed his advantage. "Comedy? Colbert's approach delays the urgent fixes we need," he said. His voice carried unshakable conviction. A reporter pushed back. "Delays? You're stirring a major storm, Governor." "That's bold," they said. Their tone was curious but probing. The crowd stayed engaged. Some cheered while others whispered in awe. The crew tried to regain control, waving their hands, but Schwarzenegger remained focused. "Bold? I'm speaking for a planet he sidelines. He's not ready for this," he said. His resolve was firm, and the chaos escalated. Insiders noted, "He's owning the narrative." The night charged toward a dramatic, high-stakes peak, with Schwarzenegger's critique setting up something massive. Last night, the live TV clash on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert between Arnold Schwarzenegger and the host hit a fever pitch. The confrontation dominated X as Schwarzenegger intensified his critique of Colbert's approach. The audience was captivated. The crew struggled to contain the chaos, and the internet buzzed with reactions. Sources confirmed that after Schwarzenegger's bold statement, "I'm speaking for a planet he sidelines, he's not ready for this," and the show's attempt to deflect, he kept pushing his call for climate action. The clash is now a viral wildfire gaining traction. A show spokesperson tried to de-escalate. "Schwarzenegger, your point is strong, but this is a discussion, not a crusade," they said. Their voice was tense, addressing his critique of Colbert's comedic framing. The crowd wasn't convinced. Some cheered Schwarzenegger's name, while others murmured in surprise. Colbert, still engaged, fired back. "Crusade? My humor raises climate awareness, Arnold," he said. He argued his satire connects with viewers. Schwarzenegger stood firm. "Connects? Your jokes dilute the urgency we need," he countered. He cited $100 billion in 2024 U.S. climate disaster costs tied to inaction. The onlookers roared, with cheers blending with gasps as the tension surged. The spokesperson pressed further. "Urgency? You're challenging Colbert's whole style. Schwarzenegger." "That's a lot," they said. Their tone was sharp and personal. Schwarzenegger didn't hesitate. "A lot? I'm exposing a mindset that slows progress," he declared. His voice was resolute and commanding. The crowd split. Some shouted, "Go Arnold," while others filmed on their phones. X posts exploded. "Schwarzenegger's relentless," one read, trending quickly. The spokesperson's tone softened. "Mindset? You're reshaping the debate, Schwarzenegger," they said, their words cautious. The crowd surged. Some murmured, "He's too bold," while others chanted, "He's speaking truth." The momentum shifted noticeably. The clash's intensity came from Schwarzenegger's refusal to yield, and Colbert struggled to respond. Insiders say Schwarzenegger leaned in. "Reshaping? Colbert's comedy ignores the planet's crisis," he said. He referenced rising sea levels threatening cities like Miami. Colbert pushed back. "Ignores? My show gets people talking, not panicking, he argued. He cited viral climate segments boosting engagement. A reporter jumped in. Ignores. You're taking on Colbert himself, Governor. That's huge, they said. Their tone was probing yet intrigued. The crowd stayed energized. Some clapped, while others shouted. Clips hit X instantly. Schwarzenegger versus Colbert live, one read, gaining shares rapidly. Schwarzenegger responded. Huge. I'm fighting for action. He's not ready, he said. His voice was steady and the scene intensified. The energy was undeniable. The crew was overwhelmed. This is out of control, they said, their voices stressed. Schwarzenegger kept pushing. Ready? Colbert's humor delays real solutions. My fight's serious, he declared. His conviction was unshaken. The spokesperson interjected. Serious? You're crossing lines, Schwarzenegger. This is chaotic, they said. Their tone was faltering. The crowd erupted. Some waved signs, while others streamed live. Schwarzenegger remained focused. Chaotic? I'm fighting for the planet, not his laughs, he said. His resolve hit a peak. Insiders noted, he's dominating the narrative. The night charged toward a dramatic, high-stakes moment, with Schwarzenegger's critique building to something massive. Last night, the live TV clash on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert between Arnold Schwarzenegger and the host reached an emotional high. The confrontation dominated X as Schwarzenegger unleashed a heartfelt response to Colbert's comedic framing. The audience was gripped, the media scrambled to keep up, and the internet surged with reactions. Sources confirmed that after Schwarzenegger's fierce statement, "I'm fighting for the planet," not his laughs, and Colbert's sharp defense of his satire, Schwarzenegger dug deeper. His words landed with such force that they're pushing this clash toward a viral explosion. Schwarzenegger faced reporters with unwavering resolve. Colbert's humor makes climate action seem like a joke. I'm here for solutions, he said. He cited stats showing 2024's global temperature rise fueling $100 billion in U.S. disaster costs. The crowd was energized. Some teared up while others shouted, "Keep going, Arnold!" A show spokesperson tried to push back. Schwarzenegger, you're making a bold claim, but this is a comedy show, not a policy summit, they said. Their tone was strained and faltering. The onlookers stayed engaged, with cheers blending with murmurs as the crew scrambled, the tension mounting rapidly. The spokesperson continued. Summit? You're challenging Colbert's entire approach, Schwarzenegger. That's intense, they said. Their words carried a personal edge. Schwarzenegger didn't waver. Intense? I'm carrying the weight of a crisis his jokes undermine, he declared. His voice trembled with conviction. The crowd roared. Some chanted his name, while others filmed on their phones. X posts exploded. Schwarzenegger's bringing it, one read, trending swiftly. The spokesperson's tone softened. Crisis? You're pushing hard, Schwarzenegger. This is serious, they said quietly. The crowd surged. Some yelled, "He's winning!" while others murmured, "He's relentless." The momentum shifted, dramatically. The clash reached a critical point. Insiders say Schwarzenegger's voice grew stronger. Pushing hard? My fight's for communities hit by wildfires and floods, not Colbert's punchlines, he said. He shared stories of California families displaced by climate disasters. Colbert countered sharply. Punchlines? My comedy gets viewers engaged, not apathetic, he said. He cited his show's viral climate segments. The spokesperson's resistance weakened. Communities? You're fired up, Schwarzenegger, they said, their voice low and nearly respectful. The crowd erupted. Some stood filming, while others grew emotional. Clips hit X instantly. Schwarzenegger's plea hits hard, one read, gaining shares rapidly. Another highlighted his resolve. He's unstoppable, it said, going viral with millions watching. Schwarzenegger pressed on. Fired up? I'm their voice. Feel their urgency, he said. His passion was undeniable, and Colbert's defenses wavered. The power of Schwarzenegger's response lay in its sincerity. The spokesperson gripped their notes. Voice? You're reshaping this debate, Schwarzenegger, they said. Their tone mixed respect with unease. Schwarzenegger shot back. Reshaping? I'm their advocate. Rethink your humor, he declared. Colbert pushed back. Advocate? My show sparks discussion, not delay, he said. The crowd roared. Some moved closer, while others chanted, Arnold's real. The spokesperson paused. We hear you? They conceded. The clash hung on a razor's edge. Insiders noted, he's rewriting the rules. The night charged toward a dramatic, high-stakes moment, with Schwarzenegger's heartfelt fight setting up a move that will shock everyone. Last night, the live TV clash on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert between Arnold Schwarzenegger and the host hit its most intense moment. The confrontation dominated X as Schwarzenegger unleashed a stunning move to counter Colbert's comedic framing. The audience was riveted, the media scrambled to keep pace, and the internet surged with reactions. Sources confirmed that after Schwarzenegger's fierce declaration, I'm their advocate, rethink your humor, and Colbert's sharp defense of his satire, he took it further. His action was so bold that it's pushing this clash toward a viral peak. Schwarzenegger stood firm, facing reporters with unrelenting focus. Rethink? I'm showing the truth of this crisis, he said. He pulled out a tablet and played a compilation of climate scientists and activists, firefighters, farmers, and coastal residents, sharing stories of devastation from wildfires, floods, and rising seas. This is their reality, Stephen. Hear it, he declared. His move was unexpected and powerful. The crowd went wild. Some cheered loudly while others teared up. The show's spokesperson was stunned. Schwarzenegger, this is way off script. Stop it, they said. Their voice was shaky and urgent. The onlookers stayed energized, with cheers blending with gasps as the crew froze. The moment charged with intensity. Schwarzenegger pressed forward. Off script? Their suffering demands action, not your jokes, he said. His words cut deep, as the video showed a firefighter describing 2024's $100 billion in U.S. disaster costs, contrasting Colbert's comedic climate bits. The crowd roared. Some chanted, Arnold, Arnold, while others filmed on their phones. X posts surged. Schwarzenegger's bombshell, one read, trending rapidly. The spokesperson's voice faltered. You've got our attention, Schwarzenegger. We're listening, they said. Their tone was softer, almost respectful. The crowd erupted. Some shouted, He's crushing it, while others murmured, He's fearless. The dynamic shifted completely. The moment was chaotic. Insiders say Schwarzenegger held his ground. Listening? Their survival needs solutions, not your punchlines, he said. His voice was fierce and heartfelt. Colbert countered, sharply. Solutions? My comedy sparks awareness, not apathy, he said. He cited his show's viral climate segments. The spokesperson's resistance faded. Survival? That's a bold move, Schwarzenegger. We're taking note, they said. Their words signaled a retreat. The crowd surged. Some stood, filming, while others grew emotional. Clips hit X instantly. Schwarzenegger's move live, one read, gaining shares rapidly. Another showcased his resolve. He's a force, it said, going viral with millions watching. The spokesperson nodded. We're rethinking, Schwarzenegger. You've made your point, they said quietly. The scene buzzed, Schwarzenegger's action hitting hard, the show's stance wavering. The strength of Schwarzenegger's move was its raw authenticity. The spokesperson clutched their notes. Your point? "You've turned this debate upside down, Schwarzenegger," they said. Their tone showed respect mixed with surprise. Schwarzenegger fired back. "Upside down? I'm amplifying their voices. They deserve it," he declared. Colbert pushed back. "Amplify? My show drives discussion, not delay," he said. The crowd roared. Some moved closer, while others chanted, "Arnold's fight." The spokesperson took a breath. "You've spoken. We're processing," they conceded. The clash balanced on a critical edge. Insiders noted, "He's changed the game." The night raced toward a dramatic, triumphant moment, with Schwarzenegger's bold actions stunning everyone. Last night, the live TV clash on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert between Arnold Schwarzenegger and the host reached a thrilling conclusion. The confrontation dominated X as Schwarzenegger's stunning move won over the show's officials. The audience was electrified, the media raced to cover it, and the internet exploded with reactions. Sources confirmed that after Schwarzenegger's bold declaration, "I'm amplifying their voices, they deserve it," and his powerful compilation of climate testimonies, the show's team conceded. Their statement, "You've spoken, we're processing," marked a viral moment that's reshaping the conversation. The show's spokesperson, visibly shaken, made it clear. "Schwarzenegger, your action is undeniable. You've earned our respect," they said. Their words were measured and sincere, acknowledging his focus on climate urgency. Colbert, still in the fray, remained defiant. "Respect? My humor engages viewers," he said. His voice was quieter, less certain. The crowd erupted. Some cheered Schwarzenegger's triumph, while others teared up. Schwarzenegger stood firm. "Respect? Their voices carried the day," he declared. His voice was steady and victorious. The onlookers were energized, chanting his name, the moment feeling like a landmark win. The crew watched quietly, their signals halted, every moment captured on camera. Schwarzenegger stayed true to his cause, insiders say. "Carried? Their fight drives my mission. I'm here for them," he said. His words tied his advocacy to communities hit by $100 billion in 2024 U.S. climate disasters, despite Colbert's comedic framing. The spokesperson nodded. "We understand, Schwarzenegger. You've changed the conversation," they said. Their tone was fully respectful. The crowd roared. Some stood filming while others shouted, "He's the real deal." Clips hit X instantly. "Schwarzenegger shuts down Colbert," one read, gaining shares rapidly. Another showcased his resolve. "He's a legend," it said, going viral with millions watching. The spokesperson concluded. "We're moving forward, Schwarzenegger," they said firmly. The scene buzzed. Schwarzenegger's victory secured. The clash winding down. The fallout was massive. Schwarzenegger stepped away from the cameras. "I fought for the planet," he said quietly. His voice was strong as aides guided him through a swarm of reporters. The crowd kept cheering. Colbert addressed cameras. "I stand by raising awareness," he said. His tone was subdued, reflective. Show officials retreated. "It's acknowledged," they said thoughtfully. The onlookers continued cheering, some filming, others shouting. Action won, as security cleared the area. The night ended on a high note. X went wild. "Schwarzenegger stuns Colbert," one thread read, trending globally. His action was celebrated, and the show's shift became a viral milestone. Schwarzenegger's tweet, "The planet needs action," posted later, hit 2,200,000 likes. Replies poured in. "You spoke for Earth," they read, with memes like, "Testimonies beat jokes," flooding TikTok and Instagram. The impact of this clash is undeniable. Schwarzenegger's fight for climate action now takes center stage. His reputation as a passionate advocate has soared. Colbert's quieter demeanor sparked speculation. Some expect him to tweak his approach. while others say Schwarzenegger stole his platform. Experts call it a turning point. Schwarzenegger redefined TV debates, one analyst said. Shows are now considering bolder guests or less comedic framing for serious issues. The public is divided. Half cheer, he exposed Colbert, while half ask, was he too intense? This moment ignited a spark. Schwarzenegger's influence is growing, his voice stronger than ever, and Colbert's next step remains uncertain. This isn't the end. It's a new beginning. Schwarzenegger's next move and Colbert's response could reignite the fire. If this got you excited, hit that subscribe button now. Don't miss what's next.